Hey Libra, how's it going everybody? Welcome to Blue Mountains Tarot. Gonna do your reading for the second half of April already. These are general readings. Please keep that in mind. Just only take the messages that resonate. If you are interested in a personal reading, you can contact me below. In the description box, you will find my email address to get in touch, to connect, and set up a Zoom call if you're interested. Thank you so much, Libra, in advance for all of your likes, shares, comments, contributions, subscriptions. I do appreciate everyone's support. Thank you so much. Let's take a look here, Libra. Messages for Libra. Just gotta move paper out of the way here. Libra, what's happening with Libra? Second half of April. Something flip over there? No? Okay. Wow. Magician with the Empress. It's time to kick some ass, Libra. I feel like in many areas, there's a lot of healing energy in that. So, wow, there's a lot of stuff coming off of that. Healing, stepping into your greatest gifts, the greatest talents, the skills, the healing that you have as a healer, maybe. You know, this is working on something that I think is beneficial for you, for others. It's really looking to me like somebody who has a good grasp, a good sense of control over what they're very good at. What is this here for? Let's see. You're gonna like step into overdrive here, Libra. Step into your creative, step into the things that you wanna create, the Magician with the Empress. Ideas are coming to life. Some of you are getting into that, like get to the drawing board, like birthing of new things. This is really amazing. I haven't seen that combination in a very long time, or if ever. There's a lot of taking, you know, there's that famous saying, take your power back. But there's like, you know, there's a lot of taking your energy, taking your skills, taking your confidence, and actually like putting it into practice. There is something here that I feel has caused you a sense of betrayal or exhaustion with that Ten of Swords, but it's the end of those times. It's the end of pain or the end of things not working the way you thought or you wanted them to. Tell me about the Ten of Swords for Libra. Yeah, the High Priestess. You knew, okay? So I think Libra, there's definitely a lot of psychic energy here, a lot of strong intuitive energy within yourself, within what you're doing, what you're planning. You may not be telling anybody this, okay? Some of you, there could be a little bit of like, not saying that you've been through a difficult time, more so showing them through your actions what you're capable of doing. Sorry, my phone's ringing here. One sec, guys. Can't take that. Yeah, showing up, like showing just who you are. Especially if you have felt that other people or other situations really pushed you to your limits, pushed you down, really exhausted you, kind of kick somebody when they're down. It's kind of like watch Libra rise again here in a very powerful way. A lot of intuition, a lot of psychic, a lot of magic energy there. Empress, Magician, the High Priestess. So you're definitely in a very strong creative energy. I think you're really stepping into your worth. You're stepping into just how powerful, how creative, how like what you're capable of doing. And it could have been a situation in life that is now making you, or you're choosing to say like, just watch me, just watch how good, or watch how I'm able to overcome something. Just watch me shine. Okay, this is very strong. You knew, so I was saying there earlier, you kind of knew here, Libra, that maybe something was done, maybe something was very overbearing, over stressful, exhausting you. But you've learned a lot of lessons from that. And you show somebody, it's almost like, I feel like it's a bit of a transmuting, like you show somebody what you learned through a painful experience, and you exude or you express the lesson by like kicking ass kind of thing. It's like, I am getting, this is weird, but I'm getting karate, judo, like jujitsu. There could be something of the martial art energy. But it's like, some people, we go through painful situations and we feel the pain, but we don't maybe learn a lesson that's going to come out in a transmuted positive way. I feel like you learn a lesson through a painful way. Could have been somebody that was diminishing you, putting you down, exhausting you. And you sort of say, oh my gosh, this person or this experience is teaching me like just what I'm made of, or just what maybe you were once at one other point in your life. It's like you kind of return to your greatness, your capacity of what you're capable of showing yourself and others. And it's kind of like, I know this is a very off, no, I won't bother with examples right now, but it's just that kind of thing. You show up with the lesson that you learned. It's like, I remember in high school, I was in grade 11, I'll never forget this. I wanted to go to school, I wanted to go to college for environmental science, which I ended up doing, but I failed biology. This teacher was the biggest jerk. I was a talkative kid, who knew? I was very talkative. I was smart, but I was also like, biology wasn't easy, okay? It was not an easy course for me at the time. Anyways, he failed me with a 49%. So like 1% below the 50. But I was like, the following semester, I took it again with another teacher and I won the biology award that guy had handed to me, because he was like the head of science or whatever. So it's like, yeah, you want to fail me, watch me kick ass and let me show you what I'm capable of doing. And I was like, it was such a proud moment and great. I was such a kid, but it was such a rewarding, because I was like, it's kind of like, don't try to push me down, not thinking that I'm capable. I am capable. I didn't like the connection. And so I like took it again with an amazing teacher, this teacher who loved me. I loved her. It was amazing. And I won the award, like 90 something percent, whatever. But you show up, you come out with like, look at this, look at me now, look at the award. I got into university or whatever. You're showing up in this way, Libra, through something that failed you, or maybe you failed yourself, something that was painful. You learn that lesson. You don't even tell anyone, you show everyone. Okay, let's see what else. How about love and relationships for Libra? I'm gonna try to like make the readings a little bit more variety, guys. Excuse me. Queen of Wands. Okay. Page of Wands, let me see. There could be somebody here, when you come from that position, Libra, with all of that strength, power, competence, creativity, you own your shit energy, like you run the show here. This confidence is exuding within your connections with other people. There is a person here, there is an offer, there is somebody that wants to show up towards this Queen of Wands, Page of Wands with the Eight of Swords. I don't know if somebody is maybe overthinking that, like, how do I show up to Libra here? How do I Tell me about this. Tell me about this Page of Wands. Because somebody here is kind of stressing out or overthinking, feeling like a little intimidated maybe, overthinking. So they're nervous about something. Yeah, Two of Swords. They don't know what to do, but they want to approach you. They know that, I think there's somebody here, Libra, that they have like a happy disposition, or they have like, you know, I'm a good enough person to do and to approach, but at the same time, there's something there that almost like they can't catch you. Maybe because you're busy. Maybe there's a busy energy with you, Libra, that it's hard to kind of cross paths. It's hard to kind of get your attention. That's kind of what it is. I feel like they're attracted to your passion. They're attracted to the confidence, the passion, the ambition. They're attracted to this side of you. You have an attractive energy at this time, but for some reason, they're not sure how to approach. Maybe they don't know if you are with someone or not. Oh, that's good coffee. Man, that's good. What is this? Yeah, the Seven of Wands. They think that you might shut them down. You may come across with a bit of a guarded energy or a bit of a bold energy, Libra, right now. You know, it may be they don't know if you'll accept conversation, if you'll accept, say, an offer, an invitation. So I think what they're trying to do is like, what's the best approach here? What's the best way to understand this person, Libra, understand you, to understand what would be the most appealing approach to you. Okay, maybe they're trying to figure out what you like. Maybe they're observing you, talking to you potentially. This could be something within work or crossing paths in life. But it's almost like they might guard themselves up, or like, you know, put themselves in this Eight of Swords energy because they sense that maybe that's what you're doing or that's what you're giving off. Maybe you're not, but maybe they're perceiving it that way. How does, okay, let's just see. Anything else? There is a similarity within the two of you. You might realize that you have a lot more things in common once you actually connect and we let the guards down. Why is the Seven of Swords here with the Ace of Wands? Okay, again, this person, I think somebody here has been kind of, let's say, lied to, cheated on, played in some way, but there's an opportunity in that experience. So whether that's you have a lot of fire here, guys. You could be dealing with a fire sign. But it's almost like somebody who takes the opportunity and makes the best of something from betrayal. Okay? You create like something very special either within themselves or within their dating, within their life, because of something negative that took place for them. So I think they're okay with rejection because they're seeing, you know, the potential, the passion. There's a passion going on. They see the possibility of what maybe they have to adjust or change within themselves when they're approaching you. Or again, roles can always be reversed here, Libra. But there's something here that's changed, and it's because of mishaps or lie, cheat, steal energy that's happened to somebody. And they take that as an opportunity to create something better for themselves and possibly ultimately you. Anything else? The Eight of Cups. What are we walking away from? Somebody may have been walked away from, like somebody not giving closure is what I get from that. The Three of Pentacles. Yeah. not walking away without trying to correct it, without trying to work together, without getting closure, without seeing if we could build something or work on something. 8 of Cups. 3 of Pentacles. Ultimately, it's somebody who finally lets go of an emotion here to walk away because they do want to create something. They do want a partnership. They do want to build something with somebody. 3 of Pentacles, Ace of Wands. So this person is saying, or someone here is saying, I need to let go of, or finally let go of, walk away where this deceit energy has taken place, 7 of Swords, because it's going to... It creates that inner fire to really prove to yourself or prove to someone that you're capable or they're capable of really working and sort of making something very, very awesome, very special. Ace of Wands. There wasn't proper closure, and that's okay. You give closure to yourself somehow. You start up again. You connect with someone else or this connection here. What I do feel here as well, at this moment in this situation, Libra, it's the bigger impacts and the bigger things that are taking place for you are within your personal life, your world, but not necessarily your love world, your relationship world. It's kind of just doing its thing. Go with the flow, like take the steps and sort of play out what's taking place in your life. But there is somebody I feel near you, or somebody that or crossing paths at some point that maybe you're giving off a bit of a guarded energy. I don't know. Somebody might be doing that here, and it might sort of make that person step back and say, like, how am I going to approach this so that I don't get rejected, kind of thing. But I think that there's so many possibilities and a lot of passion here for the right connection with you, Libra, with the right person. But, you've just got to make sure that you let go and walk away from when someone else has done you harm, in a sense. Okay. I'm going to wrap up here. Ace of Pentacles, the bottom of the deck. So there's like a big potential opportunity with love, something that gives you a lot of options, something that allows you to have some choices within your relationship. Maybe some of you felt like you didn't have a lot of choices, maybe in the dating world or within your relationship. And I feel like what's coming towards you, it starts off kind of like friendly, fun conversation. Be playful with it. Have fun with it. See what this opportunity could possibly bring you. Message for Libra. There we go. The swallow bird. Spiritual guidance. Happiness is imminent. Well, yeah. Empress, High Priestess, Ace of Wands, Magician. Happiness is imminent for sure. Let's see. A messenger of the upper world flies into your life. Surrender to the grace of your awakened self. That's very much this High Priestess Empress energy. Allow yourself to open your heart with the help of Swallow and to see more deeply in order to open up with flexibility to the new. Allow all soul parts that have split off to come back to you in your earthly essence. Feel supported by your social communities. Break new grounds together with your soul family. Allow yourself a good network that carries and nourishes you. Your soul power increases now, and you can easily overcome obstacles. I really like, there's more here, but I just want to say that I think that's definitely, birds of a feather flock together with that Magician, Empress, High Priestess. Like, you're hanging with the high crowd here. You're hanging with spiritual people. You're creating things of a higher nature, of a good quality energy. And there was that thing here saying, open up a little bit with flexibility to the new, because I do feel that somebody is sensing here, maybe it's an inflexible thing. Maybe it's like, how am I going to get that? There's a busy energy there. Maybe it's a little bit of a blockage or a little bit of a guard, kind of like I'm not being flexible because of past pain, possibly. Okay, Ten of Swords, Seven of Swords, Eight of Swords, So be flexible with somebody here who shows up in a good attitude with you, Libra. The magic feathers, elegant and slender. I fly from a high altitude into your life. My plumage shines a metallic blue-black, and my deeply forked long tail announces me from afar. The fine, creamy white plumage on my chest, belly area makes me shine even more beautifully. With me, you can swing yourself up into the air again, full of hope, and skillfully and elegantly survey everything. My lucky feather stands for love and kisses from afar. More meanings. Warning of betrayal. Yes. Okay. So heads up, because that is showing up there. Bird of the Madonna. Sacred bird of the goddess Venus. Messenger of spring and good luck. Swallow's nest protects the house from fire and lightning. That's because their nests are made out of mud, and so they don't really catch on fire. A swallow's nest is the barn. In the barn, protects cattle from disease. Symbol of emotional bond with home and growth on all levels is imminent. And the goddess Venus, well, the Empress is holding on to the love Venus. Okay, so growth is imminent. I was saying that, like, you're going to kick ass here, Libra, Magician, Empress, High Priestess. Growth is imminent because you can only go up from here after a Ten of Swords. It's not getting worse. It's going to blow up the roof here with success. Your affirmation. In connection with my high self, I accept the fortunate fates of life and easily forge new paths. I am ready. And that you are ready. Forging new paths, creating new beginnings, turning back on your passion here, Libra, and also it's like you have your spiritual guidance. So rely on your spiritual community, rely on your spiritual, the path that you're on, your relationship with your higher power, ensuring that you utilize how your spiritual path is a very important path to your overall success as well in life. And relationships. All right, Libra, that is your reading. I want to wish you guys a great day. Thank you so much for your likes, shares, comments, subscriptions. I appreciate everyone's support. Have an awesome day. I'll see you soon. Take care.